Good morning students, we are moving to the next part, that Pirs and the timber. From 16th century, people began to migrate in a large number from less fertile Western Bengal to the forested and marshy areas of southeastern Bengal. So from the Western Bengal, when it become less fertile, and this is natural, where there is good agriculture land, we will move to that area. Like that, people started to move to southeastern Bengal. As they moved eastward, they cleared forests and brought the land under the rice cultivation. Then it was marshy land, very clearly it is said, forested and marshy area. And when people is moving to that area where is forest and marshy area, what they will do? They will clear it, the forest, they will cut down the trees and they will make it ready for rice cultivation. And marshy land also somehow they will try to use for cultivation. And here what they are cultivation, the eastern and southeastern side, when they move to the people, they started to cultivate rice cultivation. Gradually local communities of fisher folk and shifting cultivators, often tribals, merged with the new communities of peasants. So there was, when they reached that new area, there was fishing community as well as the tribal community. Then slowly they merged with the new came people. They are together, they started to live and work there. This coincidence with the establishment of Mughal control over Bengal, with their capital in the hearts of the eastern delta of Dhaka, and officials and functionaries received land and often set up mosques that served as centers for religious transformation in this area. Then when the people they settled in south eastern side of Bengal, then Mughal people they came and invaded them. Then they started made their capital there in Dhaka. And again they are making the official and functionaries, those who got the official charge as and administrators, like that, they started to make mosque for themselves as for the religious transformation of that area. In early settlers sought some order and assurance in the unstable conditions of new settlement. Then already we said the tribal communities was there, fisher folk was there, they already settled. And the new arrivals, the community people, they came from the western Bengal, as well as the kings and his peoples came from Mughal the dynasty. So both of them they are making like that confusion there in that area. Then these were provided by the community leaders, who also functioned as teachers and adjudicators, and over sometimes ascribed with supernatural powers. People referred them to with affection and respect as pir. Then the stability of the community it lost, and there was lots of communication. So the new group of people emerging in the society, that is known as the peers, they used to call in with the respect, and there was the teachers as well as those who are guiding the people how to do the things in this confused situation. This term includes saints or Sufis and other religious personalities during colonizers, and defied soldiers, various Hindu and Buddhist deities, and even animistic spirits. The cult of Pir became very popular, and their shrines can be found everywhere in the Bengal. Like what we have seen, the what we studied last, Bhakti movement saints, like that, these Pirs also started. They are from different religious community, different caste community, like that. We can see that one. Some of them are saints, some of them are Sufis, and they are and other religious personalities also. Then during the when the British people came, that time also, before that also, then after that also, some of them they are came from soldiers, and they are from Buddhism and Hinduism, and even from the animistic, means the tribal communities, gods, like that, everything it was included. and the cult of Pir, the particular civilization or culture of the Pir became very popular, and their shrines, when they become like a saint, what they done, they made shrines for them, that we can find out everywhere in Bengal. Bengal also witnessed a temple building spree from the late 15th century, which culminated in 19th century, that we have studied already in 5th lesson, 6th lesson. With the kings, they was making the temples. Then afterwards, the olden time that kings was making temple. Then in the time of Mughal emperor, what happened? Mughal emperor, they was making mosque for themselves, and they was making temples for the peoples of that particular area. So that one in Bengal also we can see that one from 15th century to 19th century. That like the things we studied in chapter 2 and 5. We have seen that temple and other religious structures were often built by individuals or groups, or were becoming popular and powerful to both demonstrate their power and proclaim in their piety. We have studied already that things. Many of the modest brick and terracotta temples in Bengal were built in the support of several low social groups. So according to the in olden time, up to the temple entry movement that you are going to study in 8th, 9th, 10th, up to that time, or when up to 20th century, we can see there was a major division in the society, that we studied in 6th standard caste system. And according to caste, they was making their own particular temple. So here also they was making the low social groups, low caste social groups. What they made? They made modest brick and terracotta temple, and where it is in Bengal. And who made? Low social groups such as Kulu, oil pressers, and Kansari, bell metal workers, like that different groups they was making. And we are calling these oil pressers like Vaishyas, means they are in business group, and the bell metal workers, we are calling them Vishwakarma, means present it is included in OBC, I think in Tamil Nadu also. Vishwakarmas, those who are working with metal, those who are working with wood, like that, all together we will call it Vishwakarmas. Blacksmith, carpenter, goldsmith, all these people together we are calling Vishwakarmas. So they was considered as the low caste when we are comparing with Brahmins and Kshatriyas. So they was making their own temples. The coming of the European trading companies created a new economical opportunities. Many families belonging to these social groups availed of these as their social and economical position improved. So when the British people came here in India and they started their trade here, that time the many people from this West Bengal area, they got chance to work with them, because they want to collect the things, and because of that they used to get money, and they are also their economical position is started to improve. Some of the examples it is given here. Figure 11, they double roofed thatched hut, what they was making there in Bengal region. Then they four roofed temple with the towers, how they was making the tower temples also they was making in olden days. Then this is the tile terracotta Krishna with Gobiga's terracotta plaque from the Shamaramya temple, Vishnupur, that also from the Bengal region we are getting. So like this they was making the different materials, or according to caste they was making their temples, and even their house was according to that only the higher caste how they was making, like that they can't make. Then next one, they proclaimed, okay, their economical status improved, that already we said. They proclaimed their status through the construction of temple. When they becoming the Vaishyas or Shudras, or the oil presses or the metal workers, when they got a better chance or economical development, according to that they started to make temples also. Even local deities once worshipped in thatched hut in villages gained the recognition of Brahmanas. Their images began to be housed in the temple. It was the like a house, god of that particular house, it was keeping in a huts. Then slowly when they becoming economically good position, they made temples for that particular gods, that is the local deities, and Brahmanas came there and started to do pujas and rituals there. The temples began to copy the double roofed dachola or four-roofed chauchala structure of thatched huts. In when they was making the temples also, it was making like a hut model, but they double storied and with a tower like that, the things they was making. Then remember the Bangla dome in chapter 5 what we studied. This led to the evolution of typical Bengali style in temple architecture. By that we can see they are having their own particular style. How we are making here in Tamil Nadu, like that way it is not making in Telangana or in Andhra or in Karnataka or in Kerala. So each and every area we are having a special structure. What I have noticed here, this when we are moving to different places, the small temples are there here in Karur area. So maximum it is made in miniature forms, that statues of the people. I don't know what it mean, all these people's structure what they made, and it is very small one. And nearby, if for example 3 temples are near like that, we can see some area. I don't know what is Amman Kovil, like that, something they are saying. I am not able to read Tamil, so you know what is the condition, and nearby how many temples it is coming nearby. So in that maximum temples we can see small figure, means 1 feet or 2 feet figures it is made, the human beings figures or animal figures it is made in small one. But in some area when we are going like that, structures are not seen in the up of temple, only some of the symbols we can see, that not the form of human being or fish or animals like that. Instead of that they are making trishula like that, some symbols. So according to that, the area wise we can see the changes. So here what it is developing in Bengal area, because of this development they have got the economical state development in their area, with the presence of this British people, all the East Indian companies, means French, Dutch, like that. So they got the better trade opportunities, so they are improving economically. So they started to make temples for them like that, a particular style, Bangla dome or the particular style it is developing there. Then in the comparatively more complex 4-roofed structure, 4 triangle roof placed on the 4 walls move up to converge on a curved line or a point. We can see like that, it is they are making the point at the last, it is reaching to the pointed one. Like this they are making. Sometimes it is 4 side, back side also like that. Sometimes it is in triangle way they are making. Temples were usually built on a square platform. Please take care what was the speciality of this Bengali style. Temples was usually making in a square platform. The interior was relatively plain, but outer walls of many temples were decorated with paintings, ornamental tiles and or terracotta tablets. In some temples, particularly in the Vishnupur in Bangura districts of Bengal, such decorations reach a high degree of excellence. Very means skilled workers, they made that terracotta tablets, and with the help of that one they are decorating the outside wall of the temple. Inside it was comparatively very plain. And where is this Vishnupur? That is in Bangura district of West Bengal. Then next one, fish as food. They are having they are using fish as food, that we will continue in next video.